My name is Danny Provenzino,
My name is Fermin Arreguin.
and we are with U.S. Tennis and Recreation, and we are based out of Naples, Florida. Honestly, by an off chance, I was living at Fort Myers Beach at the time, and I saw Fermin working with the crew on a tennis court. For my other business that I own, I needed some extra help and some extra supervision, and I actually approached him, asked him if he was willing to help, and he did, and we connected, and we had a great relationship. And as we saw an opportunity, and we formed another company, we kind of just started building all the different types of amenities that Southwest Florida was looking for from a sporting standpoint. The unique area that we live in, it's not like any other part of the country. There's a lot of gated communities, and within these gated communities, there are a lot of different built-in amenities, and tennis courts being one of them. It just seemed like everywhere we looked, there was an opportunity to build and not only build a company, but build from a construction standpoint. And we kind of got together and we figured out what we wanted to do and who we wanted to target, and the rest is history. We started using Lakehold back in approximately 2007. One of the initial questions I had for Fermin was if you could sit down and make a difference in any of the product lines and materials that we were using at the time, what would it be? And before I could finish that question, he said he wanted to use the Lakehold brand. And he gave me his reasons for it with color retention, ease of use, quality for longevity as far as the color retention was far superior to anything else that he had been using, and he really wanted to switch to that product line.
And the products that they offer with the Cushing, it's actually the help that we need in the industry. Before Lakehold, we used other products, and we were always trying to figure out how to fix a problem with a product that it was not really built for the problem. And with Lakehold having their own chemists, their own plant to fabricate and engineer their products, every time we as a company needed help with a different product, they are always looking to make them, build them, every product for a specific problem. And I think that is the biggest help that they can provide for a customer like us.
The Lakehold Masters gel system was, without question, as a company, what Fermin and I really wanted to zero in on. And the reason being is there's a lot of construction companies in Southwest Florida that can do a lot of builds, and then at the end of the day, you can just hire somebody to do some basic resurfacing or some color down or some sport lines. And that's not really what we wanted to be. We wanted to figure out a way to be a niche business and a not so niche business. And the way we did that is when we flew out to Pittsburgh to tour the plant where Lakehold's based out of, we were introduced to their product line, the Lakehold Masters Gel, which is a polyurethane versus an acrylic. And Fermin and I were just blown away when we were able to see what their vision was for it and what they were trying to accomplish it, knowing that they needed reliable, respected distributors and builders in order to push that initiative. And that was it. The light bulb went off in my head when we were introduced to that product line. We've done professional athletes in their courts. Somebody who happens to be one of the top players in the world, Serena Williams. We were fortunate to do 2 courts for her and really give her that force reduction that she was looking for, to be able to train hard and practice hard. And that's kind of the whole thing when you look at all the different types of positive things that you can get out of a surface is, a cushion court for life, 17 to 25% force reduction. For your average player, whether they be older because of their joints, their body breaking down. It's huge benefit.
Part of that benefit us or our company is the fact that we have a lot of elderly people here, and anybody that is a tennis player knows that when you play on a hard surface, you can only play so many days a week. So by adding the polyurethane products, which is in this case the gel surface, it is really better for them because they can enjoy a lot more play time versus downtime.
Yeah, and with the polyurethane, the longevity is so much longer than your typical court because the polyurethane doesn't get hard. Whereas your acrylics, especially in Florida with the intense heat that we get in the sun, the acrylics get hard as asphalt in 3 to 4 years if you're trying to do a cushion court, where the cushion court for Lake Hold Gel, you're only going to lose 1% of your force reduction over the course of the life. So long-term benefits are huge for the consumer.
Before the gel surface product came on board, there was really not another product that could be used that will offer half of what Lake Hold Gel can offer. And for years we never pushed the cushion system because it was not really a cushion. It was more like a product that would make the courts a little thicker, but not necessarily a force reduction. Because anybody that would step on the court, you would have to let them know that it was a cushion surface versus, you walk onto a gel surface court and you know immediately that there's something in there softer, especially if you're a player.